Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is one of the most awaited films, Need for Speed 2. If you enjoy high-speed vehicle chases, adrenaline-fueled cars, and exciting action, this is a film you should not skip. So without further ado, let's get started with this much-needed video and look at everything we know about the forthcoming Need for Speed 2 film. Before we get into the specifics, let's go back in time and watch the film first. Scott Waugh directed Need for Speed, which was established in 2014. The movie starred Aaron Paul as Toby Marshall, a street racer who sets out to seek revenge against his rival Dino Brewster, played by Dominic Cooper. The movie was a commercial success, grossing over $200 million worldwide and was praised for its stunning visuals, impressive car chases, and thrilling action sequences. Given the popularity of the first film, it's no wonder that fans have been waiting for the news of a sequel with bated breath. However, no formal confirmation from the company has been made regarding the release of Need for Speed 2. However, supporters are still talking about the potential of the sequel, so let's take a look at what we know so far. The director is one of the most important variables that could decide the success of a Need for Speed sequel. Scott Waugh, who directed the first film, has indicated an interest in directing the second. He has mentioned that he has many concepts for the film and is eager to explore them further. However, the final decision rests with the studio and they may choose to bring in a new director for the project. The ensemble is another important element in the success of a sequel. Aaron Paul, who portrayed Toby Marshall in the first film, has expressed interest in reprising his character. However, there's been no formal word from the company about the film's cast. It's also unknown whether Dominic Cooper, Imogen Poots, and the other secondary cast members from the first film will return for the sequel. There has been no formal statement regarding the plots of the film. We can, however, hypothesize about what the film might be about. In the first film, Toby Marshall pursues vengeance on Dino Brewster, who murdered his friend and falsely accused him of a crime he did not perform. It's possible that the sequel could explore Toby's further adventures in the world of street racing, or it could introduce a new character who faces a similar situation to Toby. Of course, one of the biggest draws for the Need for Speed franchise is the cars. The first movie featured an impressive lineup of cars, including the Bugatti Veyron, Koenigsegg Agera R, and Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. It's safe to assume that the sequel will also feature an impressive lineup of cars, with possibly even more exotic and powerful vehicles. Finally, let's discuss the Need for Speed 2 release schedule. The company has yet to make a formal statement regarding the film's release schedule. However, there's rumors that the film will be published in 2023 or 2024. However, we won't know for sure until the studio makes a formal statement. The sequel could build on the use of technology in the world of street racing, in addition to investigating new characters and stories. The first film featured a number of high-tech tools and devices, including the GPS monitoring system used by Toby and his crew to track down Dino's vehicle. A sequel could build on this concept and introduce even more advanced technology, such as AI-assisted driving systems or virtual reality training simulations. Another element of the Need for Speed franchise that fans enjoy is the vehicle customization choices. Players in the video game series can customize their vehicles with various components and enhancements to make them quicker and more potent. There were some nods to this element of the franchise in the first film, but there's still a lot of space to investigate this idea further. A sequel could even include more comprehensive customization choices, enabling viewers to see the cars in greater depth and displaying the mechanics' abilities. Finally, the soundtrack of the movie will be a key factor in its success. The first movie featured a number of high-energy songs that were perfectly complemented every action on screen. The sequel could continue this tradition and feature even more pulse-pounding tracks from popular artists. The soundtrack could also include some nods to the franchise's history, with remixes of classic songs from the video games or original compositions inspired by the series. One of the factors that contributed to the film's success was its skilled ensemble. Aaron Paul's portrayal of Toby Marshall was memorable, and his rapport with Imogen Poots, who portrayed Julia Madon, was one of the film's highlights. Furthermore, Dominic Cooper, who portrayed Toby's rival Dino Brewster, embodied a genuine sense of peril and menace in his character. A sequel will need to bring back these important ensemble members and find new methods to develop their personalities and relationships if it is to be effective. A good sequel, however, must avoid some of the flaws of the first film. While the action and stunts were impressive, some critics felt that the movie was too focused on style over substance. A sequel must find a better balance between exhilarating action and a captivating narrative in order to produce a film that's both exciting and emotionally engaging. Another possible hurdle for a sequel is maintaining the franchise's freshness and innovation. While the Need for Speed video game series has stayed popular since the mid-1990s, it's also received criticism for failing to innovate and bring new concepts. A sequel successful to the first film must find new and thrilling ways to highlight the world of street racing while avoiding the trap of simply duplicating what's already been done. In addition, a sequel could benefit from exploring new themes and ideas. The first movie touched on themes of revenge and redemption, but there are many other topics that could be explored in a sequel. For example, the movie could delve into issues of class and privilege, exploring how street racing is often seen as a way for marginalized communities to assert their power and agency. Alternatively, the movie could explore the psychological toll of high-speed racing, looking at how the characters cope with constant danger and adrenaline rush. Ultimately, a successful sequel to Need for Speed will need to build on the strengths of the first movie while also introducing new ideas and themes. By doing so, it can provide a thrilling and a satisfying experience for both fans of the franchise and newcomers alike. Whether it explores new characters and storylines, expands on the use of technology and customization, or tackles new themes and ideas, there's no doubt that a sequel to Need for Speed would be an exciting and entertaining addition to the franchise. So that's everything we know about the upcoming Need for Speed 2 movie. While there's been no official confirmation regarding the movie, the anticipation among fans remains high. With the success of the first movie, it's likely that the studio will greenlight a sequel, especially if they can secure the return of key cast and crew members. If Need for Speed 2 does happen, it'll be interesting to see how the filmmakers build on the first movie. While the first movie was praised for its thrilling action and impressive car chases, some critics felt that the story was weak and that the characters lacked depth. If the sequel has to be successful, it will need to address these criticisms and deliver a compelling story with well-developed characters. Well, that's it for now. We bring an end to this video, but we'll come back with some new and interesting videos in the future. Till then, make sure that you like our video and do share your views and opinions with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel Dynatic Films to get updated with the latest news and reviews on all of your favorite TV shows and movies from us regularly, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.